as his trainer, do you feel like he needs a knockout?
No, I don't think he needs a knockout, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't think he needs a knockout because there are forces out there that don't want to see Floyd get the 49th win. So they have no problem saying if that fight is very close, really close, to where it's split decision type of stuff, a narrow split decision, they're not going to give Floyd that fight. I'm telling you that now.
Do you believe him when he says that this is 100% his last fight?
Yeah, I do.
What if there was a split decision? You think that would be it? That's how you'd go out?
Well, what's the point? I mean, why come back? I mean, unless it's something that they want to settle, right? Of course. I mean, the circumstances everybody would have to subject themselves to that type of circumstance. So you can't say this is my last fight if I lost or something like that. No fighter wants to go out with an L, okay? So conceivably, Floyd would probably want to come back and get a rematch,
Virgil, you said at the press conference, you believe that this beef between Mayweather and Berto is personal. I've heard other people say that. I wonder if you can elaborate on that, and how long do you think the beef has existed?
Well, you know what? It's not my job to go way back, because I'd be doing him a disservice if I'm at home trying to search out a beef, right? If there is a beef, then, my job is to use it to my advantage, okay, to motivate him, and to say if there is a beef, then take it to the next level. If it's a score to settle, then make sure you have the final score. That's my job.
What is it Manny Pacquiao didn't do that you believe you guys can take advantage of?
Well, you know what? Manny never reinvented himself, number one. He was a high-energy action fighter, and, you just can't fight like that at 36 years old. You have to be able to pick your spots. He really didn't cut the ring, so to speak, on Floyd, and that's not to say that would have worked, but even as Floyd said, you have to have more than a plan A, but believe it or not, we don't have a plan. We just plan to win. So sometimes when you go in with a plan, you see, and the plan is not working, as you can see with Pacquiao, as you can see with, I want to say, Madonna and some of the rest, then they get frustrated. So when you plan to win, you don't get frustrated, right? Because you have options. You're free to fight, right? So what you need to do is just keep bringing the key back to the corner every time you come back to the corner. And let's put it inside the lock and see if it unlocks the door. Now, it might not unlock the door, but at least you're bringing me something to stick into the lock, right? And lo and behold, you might bring one back in round 10 and it'll unlock the door. You see, it's like
bringing different keys into one.
Exactly. It's like breaking into a house. If you're an expert burglar, you're not going to concentrate on the front door or window. You're going to case it. You're going to know every nook, crook, and cranny of the house. You're going to find some way to get in that house and, plunder it and get out of there. So I think the same element and dynamics exist in boxing, so there was no plan other than to win.